of Bayfield drained the boundary canal of Animus. The canal of Durango, he threw the structures into the fire, he broke them in pieces, he destroyed the sanctuaries, the dwellings of the gods, the protecting shrines, and the buildings. He was as puffed up as the mountains. Then he crossed over the boundary canal of Animus. The fighters have obviously annoyed the monster, and he attacked Durango's lands. We must find a way to counterattack him and restore the lands as our own. I shall send my hero and knight to go vanquish the monster. For many decades, the monster has worked tirelessly to construct a sturdy tower from where he rains evil on those who surround him. He's quickly coming to power, so I have sent my 2 best soldiers, the knight and the hero, to put a stop to it.
Has come into this land with the intent of drawing us into a fight, and he will get one. By attacking our lands, he has challenged the might of the strength of our army. We are here to fight and win his game.
The monster thinks his cowardly hit-and-run attacks will make us fear him. When we meet him in battle, our brave faces will drive them back. We will lay him down and make him hurt. We will take everything, even if it just makes his empire turn into dirt.
Dummy, we need to protect the land. They're coming for us. You're the last line of defense, dummy. Grr! I was gonna hold down the fort. Nero.
Ow, what the hell? What the hell is that?
This may be our final battle.
It might be, my friend.
We need all the help we can get if we're going to defeat this monster.
Yes, we will.
Please join me in praying to our Supreme Lord. Man, we've been praying so long it's daylight out now.
It's awfully cold.
Here we go. Thank you, Supreme Goddess, for your wise words.
And encouragement.
Let's go!
Ah! We totally kicked the monster's ass.
Now we must destroy his tower.
Your Highness, there is a huge issue right now. We can't have 3 forms of government. We can't have democracy, monarchy, and aristocracy. We need to have democracy. We need elected representatives like the Senate. And that's it.
My lord, your rule should be the only rule. We need to stick with monarchy. Democracy is going to lead us down a path of peace and ruin.
Dummy and I believe, Your Majesty, that we should turn to communism. You can see that we now really first with the stateless,
Shut up.
How'd you get in here?
We need aristocracy. Aristocracy will allow the people who are most qualified to run our government.
That's idiotic. Idiotic, inbred, rich people running the government?
Gasp!
Your Highness,
My lord.
we need to think about the people. We need to think about the Senate. It needs to be considered.
The Senate takes too damn long to make decisions, whereas the king can write one edict and it's done.
The monarchy has the opportunity to make wrong decisions very quickly.
communism, we can rule on his own.
Dummy, shut the fuck up. How'd you get in here? Aristocracy will fail us. It will lead us down a path where only the rich get the privileges.
What do you think monarchy is? Only one rich man gets to make the decisions.
You can't have 3 different ways of rule. We need the king to decide.
My lord,
What do you think?
Okay, stop.
We'll consider one.
We'll do Marnie, just stop crying.
We'll do Marge.
Monarch.
I'm fine with
We
that.
got
I'm
got
leaving.
it. Oh, shit. I'm meant for war, not this shit.
Hey, we're out here interviewing some characters on what Western civilization really is. So I think I see the knight over there. Let's go get him. Oh, hey, how are you today? So how has your character really changed throughout Western civilization?
So through the course of Western history, the soldier has gone through many various transitions from a peacekeeper to defending castles, lands of the king, to the conquering soldier that we know today, where the soldier goes out and conquers for the political advancement of whoever's ruling.
That's a very interesting point of view. So, how has the knight really impacted Western civilization?
The knight class, well, is advanced achievements and cultural ideas by force, by bringing the cultural ideas to people, well, basically by force, like I just said, of whatever civilization sent the warrior class. So we're kind of intermingling by force again, by forcing people to believe our ideas and accept our achievements.
The knight seems like a pretty cool guy. So, who's the most important individual as a knight in Western civilization?
Well, in Western civilization history, the knight and the soldier can't really be heroes. Well, there can be no main important figure, because then that important figure is considered a hero, which is a different whole idea from what I am. I'm just the everyday man fighting for whatever cause or I'm being paid for. I'm a paid soldier. I'm a paid fighter.
Thank you so much for talking with me today. That was a really interesting interview. I think we really learned more about Western civilization within these characters. But, what a coincidence. I think I see the hero over there. Let's go check him out. Hero!
What the?
So, over time, how has the perception of you as a hero really changed throughout Western civilization?
The perception of a hero really hasn't changed throughout time. It's always been someone that the public can really look up to, whether that be in the form of fighting or just doing good. However, the people who have been heroes have often changed. For example, we started off with people like Hercules and Achilles, and ended up in the 1300s with people like Jesus and Muhammad being the heroes.
Hercules is really cool. So, how has the hero really impacted people in the world in Western civilization?
So throughout Western civilization, the hero is really just giving people something to look up to, whether that be in war, kind of bring the morale up in war, or in the cases like the Black Death, where you have a bunch of people dying and no one really knows why. Jesus, the hero, gave people a sort of an outlet, a sort of a hope that life will get better at some point.
So, who's the most important figure as a hero in Western civilization?
Well, again, there's some of your more common heroes that people typically think of when they see heroes, like Achilles, people like that. But then you also have people who have just done great things, such as Caesar and Alexander the Great, who have conquered large amounts of land, and people really looked up to them. But I would have to go on to say that the most important figure, as far as a hero goes, would probably be Jesus, just because he's stayed around for so long and has really brought people through really tough times.
I cannot believe I just talked to the hero. But where'd he go?
He's pretty great, isn't he?
We've been scouring to find the last character, but we couldn't find him. We've been going around campus everywhere. Couldn't find him. We finally found him. Here we go. Monster. As a monster, your character, how has it really changed throughout Western civilization?
Well, from what I can tell, it's mostly made upon perspective. To the Jews, the Crusaders were monsters. To the Crusaders, the Jews were the monsters. So it really depends on the perspective. But honestly, the monster impacts all walks. Because even in the city life, you tell the children this guy's going to come get you if you don't be good. So that changed the family dynamics, as well as the heroic dynamics of the monster going to kill the hero is made to go kill the monster. And that really inspires soldiers and people, and just to think that there is someone out there who can actually fight the monster. And also the actual real monsters of history, like for King John, for instance, he really caused the people to rise up against him because he was such a monster that he was taxing the people, and they caused him to sign the Magna Carta, which was the ultimate result of him being a monster.
So, how has your character, Monster, how has it really impacted Western civilization?
Well, it's changed a lot. You start out in the early days where the people were just like, oh, there's monsters everywhere. That's how we decided how we defined what we didn't know what was. And now, later in the years, it's just become the people are the monsters. You've got the other King John, and you've got the Vlad the Impaler. You get all those nasty peoples who just really change from the old ideas of monsters to the modern idea of humans are really the monsters.
Thank you so much for your time today. It was very nice talking with you. I'll let you go back to your hiding spot. Good evening, everyone. We have a very special guest. It's Senator Moore. She has taken a lot of time out of her day just to come and talk with us tonight. So we're very excited. Senator Moore, as a senator, how has it really changed throughout Western civilization? So, as a politician or a senator, in the beginning, we have been mainly nobility to the king, or as a court official or a governor to the king. But then, eventually changing, they declined because the church became more of power. That's very thought-provoking. So, as a senator, your character, how has it really impacted Western civilization? One second. So, as a politician, the political world held courts. They investigated district judicial, financial, and bookkeeping, and even accounting. They also, or me too, we organized commissions to regulate crime, moral conduct, and the education, the poor, and many other matters. And the most important, as a politician, the political power mainly rested on the cooperation of the dominant social class, the aristocrats.
Nice meeting you guys here. I don't know. You want
Such
your
an e-guy.
cookies? Bitch.
Yes.
Where are you? Go.
That wasn't good.
Let's go.
Good.
My boobs!